NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. They just... couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably. Without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Takes it inside to the paint. Shoots from the right block. Here's Chandler. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Portis outside. Pass to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard got a good look. And the jumper from the wing offline. And here's Jokic. Outside Watson. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Now Murray. Pass to Porter. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance.
And that shot is a confidence builder for Porter Jr. When he's hitting these, you know he's feeling it.
Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it. And you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
Watson. And another 3 for Denver.
You know, Jamal Murray has no problem being the facilitator when he sees open teammates.
Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Antetokounmpo outside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And then Porter with the dunk.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few. Notches higher. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan. Here's Milwaukee, trailing by 4. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the middle. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. They kick it out to Murray. And there's a 3-second violation. Antetokounmpo with it. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Watson. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And nothing is more terrifying than Giannis on the attack. So powerful when he takes flight.
They kick it out to Murray. Back to Porter. Goes up at the stripe. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Porter's got 7 points.
Stepping in, Porter Jr. Mid-range jumpers are like layups for an elite shooter like MPJ.
Now here's Portis. No points yet. Lillard outside. A deep three. Porter pulls it in.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Pass to Thor. 15 seconds left in the first. Inside. Here's Watson. Off target from outside. And that does it for the first quarter. The Nuggets on top, up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Pass to Brown. Here's Thor. Jokic in the post. Caruso grabs the board.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Now here's Kennard. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes. Kennard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Oh, deflected. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Brown. No made baskets yet. Pass to Jokic. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
To the inside. Jokic with it. From the arc. Nikola Jokic. He's a stretch 5.
You don't leave Jokic alone in the corner. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
Stolen by Caruso. Kuzma, right side. Stolen by Jokic. Here we go, all alone. Here's Watson. Misses a three. Bucks trail by 4. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Kennard outside. Fires from deep. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, give Kennard room at the arc, and he will quickly live up to his reputation as a shooter.
Here's Murray. Soft touch off the glass. Murray's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And the basket by Trent.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Michael Malone's late foul to Brendan. An assist to them to you in Orlando, Stan. What a fantastic coaching family, the Malones.
Certainly is. Michael's one of the best in the game, and his father, Brendan, was a mentor not only to Michael, but to many of us in coaching. And he embodied the saying that he had forgotten more basketball than most of us would ever know.
And it's Caruso on the take. Up top, Kennard. Pass to Donaldson. Back to Kennard. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Jokic. Outside Watson. There's a minute 34 left to play in the second quarter. Brown's shot is good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
Here's Randall. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Pass to Fernando. Clock at 6. Now Van Vliet, defended by Lillard. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Lillard. And miss after miss right now.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Randall draws the double. Stolen by Jackson. Antetokounmpo inside. Lillard outside. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. Over Jackson. No good from the wing. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Denver. They're up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Here's Lillard. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish? Wow.
Inside. Pass to McDaniels. Out to the right wing. Here's Randall. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Poke loose. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Ben. Oh, the coast-to-coast dunk.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Back to Lillard. Tipped. Randall deciding where to go with it. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Here's Brown. Give him 8 points now. Over to the left wing. A little mid-range shot is up. Randall can't hit. The Bucks trail by 7. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game. That one misses for Antetokounmpo. The Nuggets lead by 5. Will stand perhaps the best home court advantage in the league is right here in Denver, a mile above sea level.
And Brian, they don't let you forget. Everywhere you go, you see signs, 5,280. Sometimes they even have it on their uniforms, on the court, on signs in the locker room. They want you to know that you're at elevation and it's going to be difficult.
Fatigue is always a factor in Denver. Here's Jokic. Misses off the left iron.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
Pass to Trent. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Now Jokic. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So many times, Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
2 shots.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. 52 seconds left in the third. Murray deciding where to go with it. Pass to Porter. Stolen by Kennard. And the Bucks pushing it up now. And here's Caruso outside. Connects from downtown. And the Bucks lead by 2.
I just love the ball movement.
And here's Murray. Outside Watson. Here's Thor. Shot clock at 5. To stop the run. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Thor's got his second bucket of the night.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 1. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Pass to Jackson. Lillard left side. 5 on the clock. Portis the screen. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Brown. And here's Jokic outside. They grab their own miss. To the paint. Second chance shot. Fader on the way. Perfection. Beautiful stroke. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Well, this is the touch Jokic possesses. He can attack successfully from anywhere.
Denver foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. The strong finish by Giannis.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Pass to Jokic. Count that bucket.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
Antetokounmpo outside. Out left to the wing. And it's Thor with a rebound. Denver in the lead. Knocked loose. And stolen by Jackson. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. It's blocked. Jokic the screen. Look at Jokic going to work inside. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
And we also can't ignore how relentless they've been on defense, flustering the opponent and generating a lot of steals.
Back to Lillard. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Got a hand on it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Pass to Watson.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And here's Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And now a 5-point Denver lead.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
Out to Lillard. Looking to end this cold spell. And the dunk by Lillard.
It's Dame time. Whenever this team needs a big shot, he knows how to get one.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Lillard outside. Lets it go from 14. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
He's known for the long ball, but Lillard every bit as effective in the mid-range.
Bam drives in. Pass to Jokic. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Bucks trail by 3. Count it!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Jokic. Back to Ben. Pass to Thor. From deep. It's good! From beyond the arc!
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in the second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Pass to Brown. He takes it in. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
So a close game sees Denver taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the...
About to carry on. See, immortality's a fallacy. I prove it wrong. This other family gon' carry me the way beyond anything you've ever known, anything you've done. They ask me how you get like this, how you live like this, why you worry about it? Get up on my, get up out the way. What you think this is? And we ain't worried about it. Watch your skirt the whip. They ask me how you get like this, how you live like this, why you worry about it? Get up on my, by the way. What you think this is? And we ain't worried about you. Watch me skirt the whip, yeah, swerving. Moving to the money like it's urgent. Hands on God, so I'm in it like a surgeon. The skin color like worldwide sign, and we face closed curtains. I hear you, nothing ever certain. Only thing that's promised is that promises are broken. Yeah, so we finding ways to cope there. Only thing I'm breaking is, yeah, baby girl. Stuck it inside the hoodie, now we turning out to buggy. Yeah. It's cool, I used to fight the bullies. Now I guess some things don't leave you fully. They try and push me, then they try and pull me better when I budge. If you doubt it, then the private side's a private when you know what's coming next. Like, ooh.
Yeah, baby, look. Stuck it inside the hoodie. Now we turning out to buggy. Yeah. It's cool, I used to fight the bullies. Now I guess some things don't leave you fully. They try and push me, then they try and pull me better when I budge. If you doubt it, then this come. Private side's a private when you know what's coming next. Like, money on my mind, we gon' run it up. See what you gon' find, baby, push your luck. We been on the grind, we been getting up. And we ain't got that time for you bums. Money on my mind, we gon' run it up.
Yeah, struck. Yeah. We don't do content. Run it up times 10. I'm for pockets filled. That got bad lip feeling. Scouts all on my brand new rigs. I'm trying to make them feel in it. I was running ugly city. Get a real trench. Yeah, but he ain't.
I wouldn't split my with him. These down there still a stack, he was trying to make a meal with him. When I call you twin, your eyes, my eyes, I promise I go spin with her bestie. They hope I'm throwing, you know I can't be. I hit the club with a special dough, you ain't even know it open. I went flat broke so many times, couldn't tell cause I ain't sure. I'm such a rock star, man, it's rips and all my clothes. It's tatted, I'm responsible for your.